Hi everyone! I am back with another game this time. It's The Last Campfire, and I don't know much about this other than it's an adventure, and the character, to me, looks like a pillow. Is that us? Is that me? Is that us? Are we the red pillow? I know I was looking at the character designs for these, and they look like adorable pillows to me. Basically the reason why I chose to play it. Where are we rowing to? On a side note, this is actually kind of pretty. Oh no! How are we gonna make it in? Wait, are we just gonna drift away from our friends? What exactly happened? We got distracted by a flying bird, and we lost our little paddle.
There is a place where the lost embers go
Oh, it's voice acted.
as their light begins to fade.
That's good, I don't have to read. I just need to listen.
Ember ran because standing still made them feel helpless.
Is that my name? Am I Ember?
The painting showed embers on a sacred journey.
Or maybe that's our race. We're embers.
Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to.
But, Ember buddy?
Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away, when they noticed a small satchel.
We're just gonna take the satchel? Oh, the little pat! Thank you, kind stranger.
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside. The statue shone brightly in the light.
So we got ourselves a statue, but what for? I wonder.
There was a round space where something used to fit.
The statue, right? Of course.
To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place.
My 2 brain cells could handle that. That's okay. It's fine. If we keep going like this, I will be okay.
Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark.
Wait, don't say it like that. I left the fires on for them. Don't make me feel bad.
The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar.
Ember, where have you gone? There's nothing here. I thought there were secrets. Trying to explore every nook and cranny.
Ember felt like they were being watched.
Do not say that.
The path was blocked.
Oh, someone moved.
As Ember approached, the flame seemed to call out. With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Well, I guess we obviously need something to maneuver that over there. Poor Ember can't jump, so we're just running around. Oh, I can take it with me. What did I say? My 2 brain cells. We'll figure it out at some point.
The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember.
Take that with me and move it to the other side. And then now I can climb back up. Go to this side right here.
Hope was almost within reach.
So far, I like that this is quite peaceful. I wonder if there'd be enemies in this game.
The flame spoke and Ember listened.
And what did it say, Ember?
The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape or leading the way?
think it's leading the way. Let me deviate from the way first. Why? I don't know. I just want to. Oh, we've saved one from being petrified.
The campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn. I will warm them until they choose to move on. Ember looked to the ghost for answers.
Where am I?
This is a place between places to travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here, and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again, that word, forlorn.
Who are you?
I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help.
That's good we get to actually ask it for the second time. Forlorn?
The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path. If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. The stranger said, take care of those you care about the most.
Are you a forlorn? What do you guys come back? Can I fit through there? I am gonna get lost again, aren't I? Well, that did something. I can't do anything else. I wonder if there's a map.
Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow of something hiding, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
Do I wake up the fisherman? If I bring this with me... Right, that was pretty good, right? If I do say so myself. Who are you? Hello?
The Ember was curious. Where did you wake up? I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
Well, good luck in that, bud. Thanks, now I have a bridge.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
A sorrowful soul.
The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow.
What do you do exactly?
Sitting out there every day by the pond, only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered. A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog.
Oh, you know what? I made a mistake.
Every day by the pond, a constant reminder.
Because I bet it was gonna extinguish that blue flame. Am I giving you hope?
For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful.
I am giving him hope.
The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond. A big one. Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
And then? What happened? Tell me more.
Well, listen to me here, rambling on and on. It helps, though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember.
You're welcome, old fisherman.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
I will. But before that, I'm gonna go back to where I've opened that little area. Just through here. The Cave of Solitude. That sounds foreboding.
The stranger was trapped, caught in a maze.
Obviously we want it like that. I say obviously as if I know exactly what I'm talking about. I think the plan is first get that little heart right there, twist it around, and then push it like so, and then push this so that they stack, and then maybe this time pull back, push it some more. What am I doing? I have no clue. Am I supposed to go here? But I can't jump. That's the thing. Wait a minute, I get it now. I'm gonna plop you there, rotate that so I can push these, and then I can drag one of these on here, and then rotate it. I'm gonna push this over so it falls, and then that way I can go. I am both so pleased, but also a bit embarrassed as to how long it took me to figure that out. But here we are. We've done it. Wake up, little purple pillow.
The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
Alright, I'll leave you to it then. Hopefully you're okay. So where do we go from here? Oh, hello.
The traveler said. You sailed in here. Where's your boat? Friend, you need a boat. Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back.
Here's another one.
The stranger had blazed their own path, created their own rock, their own islands. They did not need Ember's kindness. But still, Ember stayed, building a bridge should it ever be needed.
That's very kind of you, Ember. Look, I did that so well. Are you okay?
The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
I guess I'll leave you to it then. Going up there was the fisherman. Don't think I've missed anything so far. Oh, big frog.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Please don't eat me, please. Listen.
Its eyes were fixed on Ember, but it seemed to mean no harm. Was this the frog that the fisherman spoke of? Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly.
Do you need something to eat? Mr. Fisherman, you said I could ask you, can you catch me some fish? I guess I have to do it myself. Maybe I need to go someplace else first. Oh, they're all here. Will you tell me how many I've rescued? I've rescued 3. Is there one that I have missed? There's one right there. I don't know how to get there. I don't know, it's clearly not that way. It can't have been through there because then I'm backtracking. You know what, I'm going to ignore it for now. And I'm going to go through here instead. One thing I will have to say though, is that the camera makes me a little bit dizzy.
The old gate was locked.
I don't have a key.
The crow held its shining trophy tight.
Oh, the key is right there. No, don't do that. Oh, rude.
Key was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
Okay, so I need to fish out the key.
The stranger whispered. Ever feel like you are being watched? I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice.
Do I need to capture you as bait? Gotcha.
The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
I'm sorry, little worm. You're gonna be frog bait soon.
Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
That sounds ominous. Oh, the fire! I was like, what do I need the little fire for? Here. Oh no, there's another...
The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
There's another one over here.
The stranger shivered in the cold. They'd moved through such dark places.
I see. So I just take this with me and I'll put it there. And then now I'll switch this over.
They lay down and closed their eyes.
Oh, do I need a stick? Is that why? Go ahead, blow it out.
Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles.
Easy!
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep?
So I've got 3 more forlorns I've got to find, but I think... Could I give you a worm? Oh.
This was not how Ember had imagined the end.
No, not at all.
Gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat. But then...
Oh, it took me to a different place. Thank you.
the fog returned Ember's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn. The stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on. Now they were deep in the woods. It felt so pointless.
Oh, wait. Did I do the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Because I can then just go like that. I was about to confuse myself then.
The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there.
No worries, bud. I'll see you there too.
The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice.
Alright, Mr. Fisherman, sir. I need you to help me fish out a key. I need some help.
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. Let me have a look. See what I can do. With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Fisherman.
With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go. Good as new.
Thank you. Now I can go fish that key. There, I got it. So then that means that I can now open up that gate and get that forlorn.
The old gate was locked. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. The stranger gasped for breath, dark water slipping above their head.
Oh, I see. If I take this out, will that make the water rise? No, it won't. Return you back there, go down, and then obviously lower it all the way down.
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam. Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
And just kind of rinse and repeat until we get down to the very bottom.
A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached out a hand.
I feel like this is pretty good because when I'm making progress, I hear the voice acting. Or rather, the story progresses.
The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend. Ember found the Wanderer's Diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
I wonder who the Wanderer is. And I still have that one forlorn left. That one right there. How do I get to you? Oh, I don't think I've been here before. I completely missed this area.
The traveler spoke. You ever had roast frog, friend?
No.
I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle. The stranger had been forgotten. They tried to follow as best they could.
Is that it? That was pretty straightforward.
The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you.
I didn't forget you. I just got lost on the way, but that's fine. Alright, I have collected everyone.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead. Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy. The path to leave this place is blocked. I will guide others to follow after you clear the way." There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest.
I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. First impressions, the puzzles are actually pretty cool. I really like the character design. They look like colorful pillows. This video was a little bit different. I didn't do much talking this time around because the game is fully voiced, so I don't have to read as much. But for now, thank you very much for watching and for spending time with me. I will see you all next time. Goodbye!
The stranger said, "Thank you for being so kind."
And I just want to leave it at that. Okay, goodbye.